The SQ has just announced it's made 4 arrests in connection with a series of threats against schools and CEGEPs in Ottawa and Gatineau. Stéphane Giroux has the latest.
The 4 teenagers are aged between 16 and 17 and come from Wakefield, Chelsea, and Ange Gardien. They're alleged to have made anonymous bomb threats late last week against several schools and CEGEPs in the Ottawa and Gatineau region. The Sureté du Quebec announced this morning it was questioning 4 teenagers in connection with those threats.
The Sureté du Quebec is now questioning persons that are considered as important witness in the events of October the 29th.
The SQ hasn't been able to establish if these 4 teenagers are in any way connected to yesterday's wave of threats. 80 schools were targeted across Quebec. Classes were cancelled in most of them. A group calling itself Red Scepter demanded an end to pressure tactics by teachers and their unions. The schools were searched one by one, but nothing was found. The Sureté du Quebec is not saying how it's carrying out its investigation, but a security expert we spoke to say it's becoming a lot easier to track down people who send anonymous threats. Cybersecurity expert Terry Cutler says the technology now allows pretty much everything to be traced.
So even if he has an anonymous IP address, our system can scan for local IP addresses in his vicinity and actually triangulate exactly where he is.
But students are already breathing easier now that someone has been arrested.
I'm glad that they might have somebody, but it's scary to think that we live in a society now that our kids have to be threatened by bombs.
Yet, as long as no charges are laid in connection with this week's threats, police will continue to deploy all efforts to catch the culprits. Stéphane Giroux, CTV News.